Hi, guys. This is part two of the healing reading for Aries, Moon, Sun, and Rising. And we were in the current energy. And so now we're going to pull some clarification on the Nine of Swords. So these cards are super slippery. And yeah. They just kind of just all slipped out of my hands right there. So we're going to get some clarification on this current energy of feeling just a little anxious, a little worried. You may be having some sleepless nights over this financial situation and or something pertaining to your income and or your job situation. We're getting the Seven of Coins, Ten of Wands, and also the Four of Wands. So with the Seven of Coins, this is telling me, again, you're very creative and you know how to make money. You must have, experience, and you're very confident in yourself, and you're, a very, you're the type of person that will take on any type of challenge here. So this isn't, really going to affect you all too bad. And it's looking like, you're going to be able to turn things around and actually, possibly find that your finances are going to actually turn around pretty quickly for you, for the good and even better. It's looking like, you have a lot of options here. You may have a lot of support. You may have, several job offers coming in. You may be offered a new job position that will bring you in more money. So fortunately, it's looking like you're getting some recognition from your support systems and or your employer, that you're an asset to your employer and or a new employer, and or also your family, your support system knows that you're a very responsible person and they're also willing to help you. But what I'm feeling here is that it's pertaining now to like an employment situation, and that you have come into a situation, an unexpected situation, that you may have lost some hours and or were let go because the company itself is suffering. um, but however, you have gone out and you have put the work in, and you have plenty of options here coming in, which is going to get you back on track. Um, and with the Ten of Wands here, it's looking like you have a lot of responsibility, and you may have, like I said, more responsibility at this new job or new position you're taking on. You may have some children, that you're responsible for. You may be the breadwinner in the family and responsible for, bringing in the income. And it's just looking like the Ten of Wands represents um, a beginning of a new cycle. And so whatever hardships you were having here has closed out. And so there's no need for you to worry or be anxious because you put the work in. And with the Ten of Wands, it's showing me that The hardship is now over, and you're definitely going to have some new beginnings. With the Four of Wands, that's just more confirmation that you're going to reap the fruit of your labors. You have put in the work, possibly getting a promotion, and whatever the case may be, and that you're going to be actually really happy with this new up and coming type of employment, and or the way you make your income. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and money to you and your family. So what's coming up in the future here for you is the inverted judgment card, and it's looking like, even though you right now, you're in a good mind space, and there's plenty of options out there, and things are going to turn around for you. um, I'm feeling like whatever you're going to be doing may possibly cause you to, work some long hours here, that you may not have as much time for yourself or at home as you typically would. So you're going to want to, just make sure that you try and balance things out. And if it becomes too overwhelming, don't, you know, second guess yourself at looking for a different type of employment, because again, you have the skills to actually do pretty much like whatever you want to do. I don't see you having a problem finding any type of employment, or anything like that. It's more like you may be finding, like, going through these transitions and being strong sometimes. We also are so strong for so long that we end up kind of having an emotional breakdown, because as we're going through the process, we're being so strong, we don't give ourselves time to actually process our human emotional feelings, which is like all that stress and anxiety and possible depression. Regardless of how well you're handling it, you are experiencing those other feelings, and in the moment you may not be acknowledging them. And I'm seeing in the future, like, those emotions are going to surface for you. um, so if you're feeling like a tad bit frustrated, just know that you may be being overworked, and or there's some emotions that you didn't deal with along the way that are now resurfacing, and that happens very often. It's very normal. And we're going to get some clarification cards on this for you. So we're getting the Death card, Justice, and the Eight of Wands. So, pretty much whatever, is bothering you, any frustrations, and or feeling like you've been kind of alienated, and or what have you, is going to like come to an end pretty abruptly. And it doesn't surprise me, considering you're a very strong willed person. and you don't allow things to keep you down under the weather for too long. And so, you're just going to be clearing out those negative energies in no time, and, just continue to move forward. And I don't see, this um, kind of like emotional um, wave coming through lasting long at all. You're just going to actually like clear away all that negative energy again fairly quickly. And with the justice coming in here, you're going to be able to balance those emotions. Once again, this is just confirmation after confirmation that you really um, just allow yourself to feel those emotions, because you don't want to suppress any emotions, okay? And obviously, you were kind of like suppressing some emotions because you were put in survival mode. And so, whatever, emotional type emotions surface, allow yourself to feel those emotions, because that's what is also allowing you to heal and get through, um, anything that is difficult in life, okay? And you're a very tuned in individual, but again, we're all human, and no matter what, we're going to feel the negative energy coming in, and or some type of like grievance for whatever reason. You may have been at a particular job for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and all of a sudden, and you thought you were an asset, and all of a sudden they're letting you go. And you were able to pick up the pieces and move forward. But then, occasionally, um, when you look back, and or just, out of the blue, um, you start just, feeling very frustrated about the situation, because when we start something new, you know, there's always that time where it's like, okay, it's almost like, um, if you're a parent, mothered that child for 18, 20 some years, and then all of a sudden, they move out, and you're just like, okay, great, this is fantastic for them. And you go through this whole big, huge transition, and you think it's wonderful. And then one day you're just sitting around, and you're like, wow, I feel so much anxiety, and or like I don't know what to do with myself type emotion, because you were used to doing something for so long, and the change took place. And even though it was a positive change, later you're starting to feel um, some, very emotional type emotions about it. But you're going to like nip that in the bud. You're gonna be like, hey, like, why am I feeling this way? There's no reason for it. And you're going to be able to rebalance yourself out here. And everything's going to work to your advantage for sure, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and financially as well. And with the Eight of Wands coming in, like I said, just, you're going to be making decisions extremely quick. It looks like you're not the type of person that dwells on things. So if this is resonating for you, this reading is for you. So yeah, you don't really dwell on things for too long. You just see it for what it is. You realize what it is. You digest it and you let the rest go and move forward. And you could actually probably teach a few people a thing or two. um, let's see. What cards are we going to pull from next? I want to pull some angel inspirational cards, and this is coming from the Angel Inspiration deck. And with this deck, we're going to tune into the angels that are surrounding you and protecting you and that are with you every day. And, they're here with you every single day. They're just, a call away. They're here divinely guiding you and giving you protection coming from our highest power. And what we're getting here is face your challenges, which is exactly what you're doing here. You're facing all your challenges, and that Spirit and the angels have your back right here. Look at that gigantic, beautiful white angel, that white light surrounding you as you walk down this journey of life. They're just like right behind you and showing you that you are divinely protected and very connected with your spirit guides and spirit and angels here in this lifetime. So that's a comforting feeling. You may already feel that and know that, but it's always nice to have confirmation on things like that, considering, going through this like abrupt change. It's just like a nice little um, way of knowing, hey, like, you're not alone. And let's see, I'm just going to go ahead and grab these that fell out of the deck. And it's talking about stepping into the light, which you are already doing by connecting with spirit, realizing that these occurrences are just like life lessons. And you're also able to let any negative or random happenings that may affect you in a negative way, you're able to release that. And so it's just a little reminder again to say, hey, rely on spirit. I don't know if you can see that bird there, but that's a sign of protection. And this is all like divinely orchestrated here, and everything happens for a reason. And you're just asked to, um, continue your faith and continue to put things in Spirit's hands and your angels' hands, and you will continue to be divinely protected through any challenges that you may face. And again, we're getting the Justice card, so things are definitely going to balance out for you. Because you're putting your faith in the higher power here, and with all your heart and soul, you believe that things happen for a reason, and therefore things are just going to naturally balance out for you. You're going to naturally know what to do to create that balance back into your life, that security back into your life.